Thank you, Chair. I speak on behalf of the CBD Alliance, a loose network of activists and representatives from civil society advocating for improved and informed participation in CBD processes. Peace with nature cannot happen without peace among peoples. We stand in solidarity with all peoples affected by conflicts and wars. We are only 6 years away from the 2030 milestone of the Global Biodiversity Framework. We urgently need to assess its 23 targets and ensure that all elements positive for biodiversity are implemented, while re-evaluating all solutions. So far, less than 20% of parties have submitted a revised MDSAP, and around half of them have submitted national targets. Parties have to complete this task as soon as possible, in a participatory and meaningful manner, with a human rights-based and whole-of-government approach. For the global review at COP17, parties in Cali need to agree on the indicators proposed by the ATE, address the identified gaps in the monitoring framework, and set modalities for an equitable review in a collaborative, non-punitive, and systematic manner. Implementation, planning, monitoring, reporting, and review will not happen with no financial resources. Developed countries must fulfill their obligations. It is unfair to place the burden on developing countries and communities. A dedicated global biodiversity fund under the authority of the COP can be designed to be more responsive to their needs, while ensuring direct access for IPLCs, right holders, women and youth, the custodians of biodiversity. Yet, this is pointless if we do not stop finance that flows to biodiversity destruction and redirect harmful incentives. Unfortunately, the CBD is plagued by false solutions, which diverge from taking proper action against biodiversity loss, inequality, and injustice. Biodiversity offsetting and crediting are not solutions. They enable distraction and greenwashing, do not provide the finance they promise, and very often harm biodiversity and peoples. Climate change threatens biodiversity. Given the increase in experiments, the CBD moratorium on geoengineering needs to be reaffirmed. The CBD should apply the precautionary principle and ban high-risk approaches such as marine and solar engineering and deep-sea mining. On synthetic biology, we must continue the multidisciplinary horizon scanning, assessment, and monitoring process, equip developing countries with capacities to do so, and task the ATE to provide support. Self-spreading vaccines and the integration of artificial intelligence with SynBio require in-depth assessments. On DSI, COP16 must ensure that the multilateral mechanism places enforceable and equitable obligations on all users to share monetary and non-monetary benefits with provider countries, as well as IPLCs, women and youth, holding associated traditional knowledge. The multilateral mechanism must ensure accountability of databases to prevent legitimizing digital biopiracy. Our biodiversity situation is dire. We need solutions that address the root of the problem, not false ones that merely paper over the symptoms. All economic activities need to be aligned with imperatives of biodiversity. At this COP, we need decisions that are real and solid steps towards a sustainable and equitable future that treasures biodiversity and truly makes space with nature. Gracias.
Now the floor to Business for Nation, speaking on behalf of business organizations.